Hey everyone, this is the tutorial for Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. First thing I'd like to tell you is that this version works best with a low G ukulele. So this top string's strung with a low G. It doesn't sound terrible with high G, so if you got a high G you can still play it. But I definitely think it sounds better with the low G. Actually, it does. So the best way to learn this version of the song is to learn that intro part, and then learn the chords, and then put it all together. And as you play, you kind of figure out how to do the strumming pattern. Hopefully you know the song. That's the best way to learn a song, is if you already know the song, and then you learn how to play it based on what you already know, and then you can kind of put your own stuff into it. But anyway, so that intro, the first thing you need to do is just play the open G string, which is the top string. I play that with my index finger. Let me move this a little bit here. And then you're going to put your ring finger on the top string on the second fret. So those are the first two notes. And then you're going to slide up 2 frets to get to the third note. So it just goes like this. So if you don't know how to, if you don't do a lot of slides, or if you've never done any slides, it gets really easy. Just practice it. Just play it over and over and over again, and pretty soon you'll be able to do it with no problems. So here's the first 3 notes again. Okay, and then what you want to do is take your index finger, and you're going to put that on the second fret on the third string, and that's the next note. And then your ring finger goes down 1 string to the third string. So that's the intro, that's the beginning part. And you're going to keep your ring finger on that string because you want to play the E minor next, which is your index finger on the first string on the second fret, and your middle finger on the second string of the third fret, and your ring finger stays where it is on the third string of the fourth fret. Third string of the fourth fret. So you strum that chord twice, and then you're going to keep your fingers there, and you're going to pluck the second string, pluck the third string, move your index finger up 2, and pluck, and then you play the G chord a couple of times. So G chord is just middle finger, second fret, first string, your index finger right where it was on the third string of that second fret, and your ring finger on the second string on the third fret. And you play that again. So. Okay, and then so you played that twice now, and what you want to do next is go back up to that G string, the top string, and instead of plucking it open, you're going to put your ring finger back on that second fret on the top string and just pluck it like that and do the slide right away. And then here, keep your fingers in the same spot. You pluck the third string. You don't pluck the second string this time. You pluck the third string. And then you go back to that area where you go back to the G chord, pluck the third string again, and then go and back up to the top string. So then you put your ring finger on the 4th fret top string, and here you need to put your middle finger on that 2nd fret top string, and that leads you nicely into the A chord, which is middle finger on the top fret, on the 2nd fret on the top string, and your index finger on the 3rd string in the 1st fret. And again, ring finger 2nd string top fret, ring finger 4th string 2nd fret. And then it goes into the song. And I don't know, it takes a little while to get used to a good strumming pattern for you. I just kind of try to play along where I can actually sing with it. And I think it's pretty close to the song too, so I probably just copy the song a lot too. So, but it goes from the A chord to a G chord, and then into C. That's where you start singing. And C is just your ring finger, 3rd fret, 1st string. D is the next chord. And D is the top 3 strings of the 2nd fret. And I like to play that with my middle finger. It's kind of bent. You keep the, you just play the top 3 strings, so you gotta bend your finger at the joint there and get used to doing that. If you're going to play it like that, I think it's an easier way to play it once you get used to that. And then the A minor chord, which this is another good reason of playing the D chord this way, is you can just go really easily into the A minor chord, which is just the top string of the 2nd fret. And a lot of songs do that. A lot of songs that I've played go from A minor to D, so sounds terrible. So A minor is the next chord, and then into G, and then back to D, then to C, A minor, then G, and then back to C again. And did they get you to trade your heroes for D ghosts? I've just for trees, and that's A minor. Hot air for a, and that goes into G now. Cool breeze, cold comfort for D. Then to C. And then you go back and play that intro again. Play that the second part of that. And then back into G again. And then it goes back and you play one more version or one more verse of the song. So C, and then D, A minor, G, D, C, A minor, and then ending with G. And then you can play, to end the song, you can play the intro again, or you can just play E minor. So, wish you were here. And then just play the E minor. A, oops, sorry, no. E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor, A. Do that again. And either way, you're going to end on G. So it's your choice there. You can play either way. You can also play just E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor, A, instead of playing that whole intro. But the intro sounds better. Let me get a ukulele with a high G, and just let you hear how that sounds. So I guess if you don't like the way this sounds and you only have a high G ukulele, you could just play those chords. Not sure if I can do it on this little thing. So it sounds a little funny. Anyway, that's the tutorial, and hopefully that helps you play the song. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, just send me a message or let me know. And hope it helped, and have a good time learning the song. Thanks.